Hello, my friends. Popping in here to kind of come back to the 5 days of the Equinox Energy, where we spent time um, making sure that we were so fully aligned with that energy. And I wanted to come in and just talk about, well, now what? Now that we did that, now what? I don't feel any differently. Um, what's it all mean for me? And also the question is like, what is all this talk about higher frequencies? Is this kind of a buzzword now? Is this a fad? Why is everybody talking about this now when we never heard of it before? And there's two reasons for that. So one reason is that we are feeling that energy more. We are more aware of it now than we have ever been in the past. There are so many more people that are have been consciously evolving and working on their growth and their awareness and are starting to channel. And you've probably noticed that too. Everybody's getting downloads and everybody's receiving messages around you, and you might be going like, "What?" But it's true. The more we work on ourselves, the more we shift into that soulful alignment, the more these messages come for us and the clearer they get. And so these energy frequencies that are coming in are something that we're all picking up on. And a lot of intuitives that are out there talking about it are getting the messages that, yes, prepare yourself. There's another influx of high frequency energy coming in this gateway. The other reason is that in the past, these energies did not come in as quickly as they are now. We are in a time of tremendous growth and expansion, more so in the consciousness than we have ever been before. In the past, it's been a lot of like, survival and figuring things out and a lot of struggle and a lot of like focus on the physical world. We're at a point in humanity now where we're moving into the consciousness movement, where we have learned so much. Computers do everything that we do, and we're getting into a time where AI is coming in and it's going to be doing more than we can do as a human. It is time for us to grow our consciousness and evolve in that way. So that is why you're hearing more about this, and also it is happening. And the thing is that when you get an influx of high frequency energy, has to happen, what normally happens is you get this influx, and then there's a couple days of or time period where things settle down, and you have to, integrate all of those higher frequencies into your lower bodies, into your physical body, and that takes a bit of time, and you'll feel that in different ways depending on what you're dealing with, the higher frequencies are bumping up against within you. So some people may feel it as a high energy, as like, whoo, I feel great. I feel creative. I just want to go forward and do what I'm meant to do. And other people at other times may feel tired and sluggish and headachy and not, I don't feel good. And so it's important that we honor our body. Now, it doesn't mean these people that are feeling it as creative energy are further ahead than you at all. Um, Here's what I see it as, and this is kind of the visual that came through for me. As we come into this world, um, there is like, imagine a huge pile of garbage that has built up from people behaving in certain ways, like karma. I worry about talking about karma because I feel like it makes people take it all on personally, and it brings up a lot of guilt and shame and worry about karma, and I don't think we need to worry about it. We are all doing our part. So here's what I see it as. When you come into humanity, when you decide that, yeah, I'm going to come into this world, there's like this huge pile of karma that is sitting there in the universe, and we each take an armful of it. and it's all mixed together, and it's all been put there by humans in many, many different lifetimes and for different reasons. So we all kind of go over, okay, I'll do my part as a human. I will help clean this mess up. So we pick up a pile and we take it with us into our life and we work through it. We are clearing it up, and that is part of what we are doing. And so it's not because um, I'm further ahead of you or you are further ahead of me. It's just what part of the karma, what part of that debris are we clearing out right now? And I like to call it debris because it is stuff that gets in the way of us having a clear channel. And so as we move through life, at one point, it might be relationships and some stuff to clean up there. It might be abundance and some stuff to clear up there. It might be authority issues, whatever. It's all part and parcel. We're all in this together. We're all cleaning this up together. And so when these high frequencies come in, they tend to bump up against that within us, against all that guck and debris that's being held there. Some of it maybe is from our own life and what we've been through in this particular life. And some of it may be stuff that we brought in to deal with. Doesn't matter. We're working on cleaning it out. So the big thing is when these influxes of energies come in, it's important for us to be aware of it, just like we were last week with the equinox energy and that, oh my gosh, the changes and shifts that were happening, like the astrological movements on the 23rd. Huge, huge stuff is happening right now. It's important to be aware of it and to be sensitive to it and to really listen to your body. What is your body saying? Is it time to sit down and write that book? Is it time to create and be creative? Or is it time to get quiet? I found that there was so much energy coming through that on Saturday I got up and, and I was like, okay, I had a client call Saturday morning, and then I was like, I have nothing on my calendar for the next 3 days, and I am exhausted. And so I think I had 3 naps on Saturday. I never nap. That just doesn't happen. So I took 3 little naps. I read, I spent time just being quiet. I even had my sisters wanted to have a call together, and I love my sisters, and I jump at every chance to chat with them because we live so far away from each other. But I said to them, no, I'm having some quiet time, and I need this quiet time. And so they're totally cool. They sent me their love, and it's like, nope, nothing's wrong. Everything's good. I just need quiet and I just need me time. And it wasn't even, I didn't even paint or anything. I just needed to be quiet and to read and reflect and journal, and it was beautiful, and it helped clear and settle everything that was coming through from last week. It was a big week, and I felt that. And you may even feel it in that, oh my gosh, this week felt so busy and so hard, and yet logically it wasn't that busy. Well, that's because of all the energy coming through. So I just wanted to pass that on for you and let you, be able to process that and be able to be aware of it, be sensitive to it. Now, I think there was something else I wanted to say. Can't think of it at the moment. It was about those energy free. Oh, um, these these energies are coming in like one after the other, after the other, after the other. So, whereas in the past, when some new shifts came in and humanity was kind of moving up in their consciousness, it would come in, and then there'd be a long period of time of settling and reintegration of that energy into the physical bodies. Whereas now it's like it's coming in this week, and then we have another big energy influx coming in here and another, like it's just continuous energy upgrades. And so that's why it's so important that we really honor ourselves, really pay attention to ourselves. and how we're feeling and what we need to do in order to balance and that energy and integrate it into our body. If we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, we're just going to end up sick or frustrated or angry, and we won't have all of that stuff that we're trying to clear out is just going to cause more trouble in our life rather than gracefully moving through us and moving out. So you are changing. Things are happening, whether you feel it or not. It is happening. And you can pay attention to it in different ways. Like it may come through as synchronicities, it may come through as little epiphanies, aha moments, messages, intuitive hits, things like that. And we tend to uh, fly by these things without actually stopping to notice and go, hey, wait a minute. This is important in our soulfully aligned circles that have been going on through March. I've got 9 beautiful women that joined me for the soulfully aligned circles, and there's some really cool stuff that started happening last week. And I stopped and I thought about it. And I'm like, this is beautiful, and this is what happens in circle. We become more intuitive. So a lot of the women expressed last week that they were having dreams that were very strong and powerful, that they were uh, even one woman was lucid dreaming. Another one talked to me later, and she had received beautiful messages from a loved one that had passed. And these are the things that happen when we come into circle. We open ourselves to these higher frequencies, this energy. We allow it to move through us. We support each other, and energy begins to shift and change within us. We become more intuitive. We start to receive messages. We start to receive inspiration. This is a circle of women is a powerful portal of allowing these energies to come through. So that is one beautiful way is when you circle up with women, you are welcoming in these energies, because when we circle, when we gather in circle, many, many, many more on the other side gather in circle with us, and they are here to support us and to help us. So just wanted to pass that on. We do have April circles happening also, and they will be Wednesday evenings at 7 p.m. But I also am creating a list of, if there is a group of women that would prefer a daytime, Monday or Friday during the day, to let me know, because we can create a circle, a group of women for that time also. All right, you beautiful souls, have a wonderful day. Thank you for being here with me, and I hope this message resonated with you and helped you, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.